Welcome back to the Sanders Kitchen. I'm Mike, and today we're going to be doing some pumpkin pie, but we're not opening up a can. We're going to be using real sweet pumpkins. So to prepare your pumpkin, you want to wash them first and then cut the stem off. Now it's going to require a sharp knife and some strong hands. Okay, we'll cut the stem off and then we'll go right down the middle. You're going to scrape, scrape, scrape until you get all of the little hairs out. I'm working for this pie. So we're going to spray the pan, spray the inside of the pumpkin, spray the outside, put them all in there. We're going to put them in a 375 degree preheated oven and for about 35 minutes. The pumpkins are out of the oven and look at this. I thought I was going to have to take a spoon and peel everything out. There's a little bit that can come off of the skin. Whoop, you can pull its little hat off. I love it. Fresh pumpkin. Can you really get better than fresh? Well, look at this. That is really cool. We'll put the pumpkin in the bowl. The next step is to strain it. So we have 2 cups of pumpkin puree. I'm going to set this aside because it's time to roll out our dough. And this came out of the refrigerator. It's nice and cold. We're going to take a little flour, put it down here like that. And we're going to take our fancy little rolling pin and we're going to flour it just a bit. Not too much flour because we don't want to put too much flour on it. But we're going to roll this baby out. Looking good, looking good. I had to push my corners together because they were coming apart, but I put a little more flour on top so I could keep it from sticking. And we're going to roll this thing out. I need to get it to about 12-13 inches. That's all I needed right there. So now we roll this thing over. And we're going to bring our little pie plate up here like this and unroll it. Look at you. Man, that's going to be a good pumpkin pie. I'm telling you. Just kind of push it in to the sides. So what I'm doing now is taking a paring knife and cutting off the excess dough hanging off the edge of the pie plate, and I'm just fixing some of the edges that were cracked and uneven and just trying to make it look pretty. That's what I'm doing right now. That was a lot of fun. Came out good. So we're going to cover it with a little saran wrap. Not tightly, a little loose fit. We're going to put it in the refrigerator for an hour. Ooh, we just took this out of the fridge. It's nice and cold. It's stiff, just like butter and flour you would get, and Pam was nice enough to cut me a nice piece of parchment paper that fits over that. So we're going to crumble it up nice. Get it nice and crumbly. The reason why we want it nice and soft. Just one crumble, right? No, Mikey's got to go twice. Okay. And I like it big because I want it to come up. And then when it comes out of the oven, I want to be able to grab this baby. So I'm just kind of pushing it around the sides because I'm going to put the pie weights in. I'm not using beans, I'm using the ceramic ones. You can use whatever you want, but okay. Just want to get them on the sides so that the sides you know, stay out like that. Okay. So the oven is now preheated, 375. What is it? 425. I forgot. It's 425. Okay, This is my first pie, y'all.
Doing great.
Okay, so the oven is preheated to 425, and we're gonna put this in for 17 minutes. And when the pig oinks, we're taking it out. We just have to wait for the pig. The piggy yelled at me. Okay, it's time to get the pie out. And it's time to take the pie weights out. Pam says take the gloves off. She's right. I can do this like this. Yeah, I just kind of hurt that little booger right there. Shh, don't tell anybody. Oh, God. Okay, so here's the next step. You want to take it's a dough doolally. That's what it's called. And you put holes in the bottom. And then you take some egg white and wash it around. And we'll coat the inside on the bottom with the egg wash. I'll get my gloves on and we're going to go back in the oven for 5 little piggy minutes. Pie crust is ready. We're getting ready to put the filling together. Wanted to tell you about this pumpkin spice by Spice Islands. It's got cinnamon, ginger, nutmeg, allspice, mace, and cloves. It's got everything in it. We just put 2½ teaspoons of that in this little container. We have a 14-ounce can of condensed milk. We have 1 cup of Carnation evaporated milk, and of course our pumpkin puree. And we're ready to fire this baby up. We're gonna go in here with the pumpkin puree. That was 2 cups. Now I'm gonna put the eggs in. Woohoo! You see that? Going together nicely. Let me go ahead and put in my spices. Move this out the way. And let me go in with this. That's that. Oh, and here's the condensed milk right here. Oh ho! Look how thick that stuff is. Woo-wee! Man. Okay, let me give it a little helping hand. Who's coming over to lick the spoon?
Me.
Oh, love it. Okay. I'll leave you some. And now, let's see if we can get this all together. Well, we'll whisk this nicely until it's nice and smooth and all blended together. Ooh, boy, does that look good. Nice and smooth. Oh, that is some good, you guys. Oh my goodness. Well, all that's left is to go ahead and pour this in. Oh, look at that, how beautiful. See if we could work out a few of those air bubbles. That's all there's left to do is go in the oven and bake this pie. So let's make this happen. Well, we just put the pie in the oven, 350 degrees. It's supposed to go for about 50 minutes. I'm gonna check it around 40 minutes, see how it looks. In the meantime, I got some condensed milk to lick off of this spoon. We'll see you guys in about 45 minutes. For those of you who don't know this, this is my first pie. and I really had a blast doing it. It was a long process, but it was my first pie. I'll admit that, okay? I mean, Pam could have made this blindfolded on one foot. She's made many pumpkin pies, but this was my first one. But anyway, it looks good. It came out looking real nice. I can't wait to dig in. But we're going to make a little topping. So right now I'm going to put in a whole, well, that's a half a cup of powdered sugar into a chilled bowl. I'm going to go ahead and add in a teaspoon of vanilla. Y'all didn't see that, right? That was like a teaspoon and a half. And this whole pint of whipping cream. And now we're just going to use this outboard motor. We're going to whisk it up. Oh, this is looking good. Oh yeah, that's good. That's pretty tight. All right. So we're going to take our whipped cream frosting and put that right in here. Oh boy, that looks good. Well, I don't think I did too bad for my first pie ever. Let's give it a try. I want to see how it tastes. It's creamy, but it tastes good. It's a good pie. It definitely has a different flavor than the pumpkin that comes out of the can. It's smoother and creamier. It's some more pumpkin-y flavor to it. And it's not all built in with spices, because the spices aren't really hitting me hard. It's a pretty nice pumpkin pie. And I guess the bottom line is I would make it again. But this is pretty good. And if you're up for a challenge and you want to, roast your own pumpkin, hey, give it a try. You know, I think it's fun. I think it's a great experience. And it won't last long, I'll tell you that. Anyway, hey, if you liked our video today, give us a thumbs up, subscribe to our channel, and ring that notification bell. You know, we always come out with new videos. Hey, Pam and I hope you guys have a great Thanksgiving. So happy Thanksgiving to all of you. And as I always say, God bless you.